Hold up. Your favorite words might have been invented by some seriously creative writers. Those everyday words rolling off your tongue? Yeah, famous authors literally made them up. From Shakespeare dropping linguistic bombs to sci-fi writers getting wildly imaginative, these literary legends have been secretly shaping how we talk for centuries. Ready to have your mind blown? We're about to spill the tea on 5 absolutely incredible words created by legendary writers. And trust me, the stories behind them are pure gold. Let's dive into this word nerd paradise.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Shakespeare wasn't just writing plays, he was basically the ultimate word wizard creating linguistic magic. The man invented over 1,700 words. That's like creating an entire dictionary just because he felt like it. One of his most sparkly creations? Bedazzled! He dropped this gem in The Taming of the Shrew to describe something so ridiculously dazzling it could practically blind you. Fast forward to today, and we're still using it for everything from glittery phone cases to being totally starstruck by our favorite celebrities. So basically, every time you say someone's outfit is bedazzled, you're channeling your inner Shakespeare. Who knew the bard was such a fashion icon? Lewis Carroll wasn't just sending Alice down rabbit holes, he was also cooking up deliciously weird words. The genius behind Alice in Wonderland literally invented chortle in Through the Looking Glass by smashing together chuckle and snort. It's like he was playing word Jenga and created the most perfect combo ever. Now we have the absolute perfect word for that goofy, snorty, ridiculously joyful laugh that makes everyone around you smile. You know the one. When something's so funny you can't help but make those adorable weird sounds. So next time someone lets out one of those wonderfully ridiculous laughs, you can be like, ah yes, a classic chortle. And secretly thank Carol for being such a word-creating legend.
Hi.
Okay.
Time for a sci-fi plot twist that'll blow your circuits. The word robot didn't come from some fancy tech lab. It was born in a 1921 play called R.U.R. by Czech writer Karel Čapek. This literary genius took the Czech word robota, meaning forced labor, and basically said, let me create the future. Back then, people imagined robots as mechanical butlers doing all the boring human stuff. Fast forward to today, and these metal marvels are everywhere. Building cars, performing surgeries, and even vacuuming our living rooms. Mind-blowing fact. One playwright literally named an entire technological revolution. Every time you see a robot, you're witnessing Carol's wild imagination come to life.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
The word nerd was born from the wild imagination of Dr. Seuss. In 1950, while creating his crazy magical world in If I Ran the Zoo, Seuss basically threw a random word into the universe and said, let's see what happens. At first, it was just a goofy made-up creature name, but this little word was about to take over the world. Fast forward to today, and nerd is basically a badge of honor. It went from a random Seuss creation to the ultimate description of someone who's passionate, brilliant, and totally owning their awesome obsessions. So next time someone calls you a nerd, just smile and say, thanks, Dr. Seuss, because that quirky word is now the coolest way to say, I'm super smart and I know it.
Of course, they care about their patients. They just care about themselves more.
The word cyberspace was literally invented by sci-fi mastermind William Gibson in his 1984 novel Neuromancer. Here's the absolutely wild part. Back in 1984, the internet was basically prehistoric compared to today. While most people were still figuring out, Gibson was out here imagining a digital universe where people could hang out virtually. Talk about being light years ahead of his time. Fast forward to now, and we're literally living in Gibson's imagination. Every time you scroll through TikTok, dominate in online games, or slide into someone's DMs, you're chilling in the cyberspace this genius dreamed up decades ago. So basically, one sci-fi writer predicted our entire digital lives before most people even owned a computer. Now that's what I call next-level visionary vibes.
Nice.
5 everyday words that literally jumped out of brilliant writers' brains and into our daily conversations. How absolutely wild is it that creative genius can literally reshape how we talk? These legendary authors didn't just write stories. They basically rewired the English language, and we're all still using their inventions. Mind officially melted? If these word origins made you go, "No way," smash that like button. Hit subscribe because we've got so many more brain-bending discoveries coming your way, and definitely share this with that one friend who's obsessed with random fun facts. They'll thank you later. Ready for more linguistic adventures? We'll catch you in the next one.